There are some people who see professional football players as a tightly wound ball of rage and aggression. And while that's true of some, not everyone plays the game the same way. And those who are studious, intelligent, and calculated have also achieved the greatest heights. Welcome to episode 15 of the Fifth Quarter Show Legends, a weekly look at some of the greatest individuals to represent the Hamilton Tiger Cats. Thanks for taking some time to watch this video or listen to it on Spotify. Yeah, you can catch it on Spotify. Just search the Fifth Quarter Show with Rick Zamprin and listen on your way to and from work, catch up at night, or maybe on the weekends. On Legends, we've learned about some of Hamilton's best quarterbacks, running backs, and receivers, as well as defensive linemen, linebackers, defensive backs, kickers, and punters. Today, let's give some love to the offensive line, shall we? The next Fifth Quarter Show legend is Ellison Kelly. Ellison Lamar Kelly, born May 17th, 1935, in Butler, Georgia, to Maggie and John Kelly, a Baptist minister. Ellison, who had four younger sisters, moved with his family to Lake City, Florida, and later to Sandusky, Ohio, where he attended high school and earned all-state honors as a tackle. He also played basketball, took up boxing, and was talented in discus and shot put. Kelly earned a football scholarship at Michigan State University, where he played from 1955 to 58 under legendary head coach Duffy Doherty. He was an All-Big Ten team member in 1957 and 58 and earned a varsity letter in each of the last 3 years as a Spartan. In 1959, the 23-year-old Kelly was drafted by the National Football League's New York Giants in the 5th round, 59th overall. Of note, the first 4 rounds of the 59 NFL draft were held on December 1st, 1958, and the remaining 26 rounds, yes, there were that many back then, were held on January 21st, 1959. Kelly signed a contract with the Giants worth $8,000, and it came with a $1,000 signing bonus. His roommate was Rosie Greer, and future Ticats teammate Don Sutherland was also on that Giants team. Sporting jersey number 71, Kelly dressed for 12 games and started 1 game at left guard. Before the 1960 season, the Giants cut the 6'3", 230-pound Kelly, who quickly decided to give the Canadian Football League a try. He landed in Hamilton 4 days later. And now wearing number 54, Kelly played 7 games in his rookie season as the last-place Ticats struggled to a 4-10 record. In 1961, with Kelly firmly entrenched on the offensive line, the Ticats went from the basement to first place with a record of 10 wins and 4 losses, and his play was recognized with an East All-Star nod. But Hamilton lost to Winnipeg in the first Grey Cup that went to overtime. Kelly and the Ticats found themselves in the CFL title game again in 1962 after another first-place finish in the East, but came up short again against the Blue Bombers. Only this time in the infamous Fog Bowl that forced the league to complete the Grey Cup over 2 days. In 1963, Ellie, as he was commonly known, earned his 3rd consecutive East All-Star award while helping Hamilton finish first again. He not only blocked for quarterback Bernie Filoni and running back Willie Bethea as a guard and offensive tackle, Kelly also played on the defensive line and at linebacker. The Tiger Cats went on to win the 51st Grey Cup over BC in Vancouver, securing their first championship since 1957. After the 63 season, legendary Green Bay Packers head coach Vince Lombardi offered Kelly a tryout. The offer was very enticing, but Kelly was well established in Hamilton and his children were enrolled in school. Kelly declined the offer, a decision he said haunted him for years, but he did not let it affect his game. Playing his 5th season in the CFL, Kelly earned the first of his 4 CFL All-Star awards in 1964, as the Ticats roared to a 10-3-1 mark and a 4th straight trip to the Grey Cup. Only this time, the Lions got their revenge against Hamilton, beating the Cats 34-24 at Exhibition Stadium. For the 5th year in a row, in 1965, the Ticats finished atop the East Division, and with Kelly moving to tackle, Hamilton qualified for their 5th consecutive Grey Cup final. Hamilton beat Winnipeg 22-16 in the Wind Bowl to claim their 2nd title in half a decade. After losing in the East Final against Ottawa in 1966, the Ticats were back on top of the league in 67 and smothered the competition on their way to winning the Grey Cup in Canada's centennial year. While the Tiger Cats did not enjoy any playoff success over the next 3 seasons, Kelly was named an East All-Star in 68 and 70 and a CFL All-Star in 1969. But after 11 illustrious years in black and gold, the Ticats traded Kelly to Toronto after the 1970 season for linebacker Mike Bloom. The Argos finished 6 points ahead of the second-place Ticats in 1971 and beat Hamilton 40-25 in the 2-game Total Point East Final. Kelly was named an East All-Star for the 8th time and also earned his 4th career CFL All-Star award. The 59th Grey Cup was Kelly's 7th appearance in the league final, and he had a front-row seat to one of the biggest blunders in championship history. With 2 minutes left in the game, and Toronto trailing Calgary 14-11 at Vancouver's Empire Stadium, the Argos had the ball on the Stampeders' 8-yard line. Quarterback Joe Theismann handed the ball to star running back Leon McQuay, and as Kelly and the Argos' offensive line were engaged in their blocks, McQuay slipped on the sopping wet artificial turf and fumbled the ball. Calgary recovered and held on to win for their first championship since 1948. The loss extended Toronto's Grey Cup drought to 19 years. Ellie played one more season with Toronto in 1972 before retiring at the age of 37 as a 3-time Grey Cup champion. He played in 175 regular season games and never missed one throughout his career. After retiring, Kelly worked as a recreation officer at the Hamilton Wentworth Detention Center. And when he was inducted into the Canadian Football Hall of Fame in 1992, Kelly admitted that turning down Vince Lombardi's offer back in 1963 was the right decision. Kelly passed away on February 11th, 2016, at the age of 80. Ellison Kelly, the gentle giant, who was added to the Ticats Wall of Honor in 1998, is a true legend. Thanks for watching Legends. And another episode is going to drop on March the 6th. The next edition of Seasons comes out March 4th. Hit subscribe, click the like button, leave me a comment. Until next time, Oski Wee Wee.